So the second job is to replace the anodes on the Saildrive. So we have this one, which is a 3-piece anode that goes around and protects the propeller. And we also have, which it doesn't actually show, we have a split anode to protect the actual leg itself. So ours is in half, so we don't need to actually remove the propeller to get that on. Okay, so we'll have a look at the anodes then. So as I say, it's a 3-piece anode set. Again, not a difficult job. We're going to need an Allen key. Just find the right size Allen key to remove that. Okay, so you just need to basically undo these. There's on this particular folding propeller, if it's a Volvo Penta folding propeller, there'll be 3. A 3-piece anode set. So we'll take those off. With your Allen key, and look at our new ones. Now, there's some discussion and some question about whether you should use Loctite. I am going to use Loctite. I'm just going to put a little bit on the very end of the thread, and then I'm going to lock these in place. We're just going to dry fit first, just to make sure everything is okay, and then we'll take the bolts out one at a time, and we'll just put a little bit of Loctite on the end of the thread, because if we're going to do all that and it isn't quite right for some reason, then we'll be in a bit of a pickle. But somebody's dog's just trying to eat all the snacks. It's probably a Labrador. Okay, doesn't seem to. Okay, so we'll get a bit of Loctite on now, and then that's that done. Dead simple. No problems with any of that. Put that down so it's not away. Hello. Did the dog try and eat all your food? Yes. Was it a Labrador? Yes. So hopefully you can see this. I get just saying on the camera then. Is that already? Just need a little tiny bit of the Loctite just to run around the end of the thread, that's all. So hopefully now you can see that that's all tightened up. Slight gap in them, I'm guessing that's right. They've gone in, one was actually ever so slightly bigger than the others. I did try it both ways just to make sure, but it didn't seem to matter. I guess it's just a manufacturing process really. But yeah, happy with that. So as I say, on this boat, this fits this way, and it's a 2-piece. No, it fits that way. There we go. Yeah, so it's a 2-piece anode, one from each side, and basically it's a case of screwing this through now and tightening it back up. So we've just cleaned all the surfaces up on here, ready to fit this anode, and making sure that that'll get a good electrical connection. We need our Allen key, which is 5mm. I'm going to put a little bit of this waterproof grease behind the head of the bolt. I've read a couple of things where basically there can be excessive corrosion at the head of the bolt, behind the head of the bolt, where the two dissimilar metals are touching each other. And there's some recommendations to put some little bit of waterproof grease there, so I'm going to do that. Just a little bit behind the head. And then it's just a case of fitting that together. because we've had the screw out to do the oil change, we've now got a clean point to just check on that, and we've got a good electrical bond on all of that. So that should protect that. So basically then, if you want to check if these are bonded on correctly, if you've done this correctly, you can put a multimeter on the propeller against that, and you want a really, really low reading. So hopefully you can see that. Let me just do that with the camera. So again, you can just check that. You just do a simple continuity test between the two. So like that. Okay, so everything is now done here.